Hello friends, Jena Harris here. I'm so happy to have you back. Today we're going to be digging into ActiveCampaign and how to create an email campaign. And this may seem super simple for some people, but I know for me, I switched over from MailChimp to ActiveCampaign, and it's so awesome to have those tutorials to help simplify just getting right to what it is that you need to learn. So in today's video, we're going to cover the things to create an email campaign, just the basics. And so if you love the idea of simplifying your life so that you can be the boss in your own life and business, then you're going to want to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, follow my channel, because we are going to dig deep into life and business and being able to simplify so that we have more time and more freedom to focus on the things that matter in our life. And so let's get started with today's video. Okay, so we're going to start our emails, and so you want to go to the left-hand side, click on the envelope button tab, and if you have not created an email, this is what's going to pop up. So you can click this button or create campaign here. So once you click that button, you name your campaign. Let's just say welcome email. So we've got standard. This is a regular one-time email campaign, an autoresponder, split testing, triggered, and date-based. And obviously, if you want to send a newsletter out, you want to be a month ahead or 2 weeks ahead, you would click on this. Also, if you wanted to send a birthday message, you could have that going out on their birthdays. For this video, we're going to click standard. And obviously this is a brand new account that we're just getting set up. You're going to want to select the list that you want to send this campaign out to. And right now, we could actually do it for all of them. Or for now, I'm going to just click this one here and get started with this. So the next page, you actually can start from scratch, or you can select on a template, or there's lots to choose from that are kind of custom. You can go through and it gives you the option to look at it or select. If we were to select on it and see what it looks like, you can click on it, or you can hit preview and see what it looks like even on a cell phone, right? And I actually am going to use a template that I have in here, but if you are interested in how we can set those up, this is not the video to be watching. We will do another video on that. So I'm going to select this, and it's asking for an email subject. You can always change it later. And actually I'm in automations, but it's still kind of the same setup. So if your screen looks a little bit differently, that may be why. So we're just going to put in an email subject. Okay, and as you can see, it pulls up the template that we have saved. And now you go in, and I want to just go over a couple of things. So here is where it gets really awesome about ActiveCampaign. As you get pulled up in here, it is a drop and plug as you go. So it's very, very simple and basic. I'm going to show you a couple of different things. So as you can see, I have her logo up here. And so if I were to click this little icon here, you can see this pops up. I can duplicate this content, which clearly will literally duplicate it. And I could take this and make it bigger. See how easy that is? They're like trying to figure out this and it getting distorted. This is what I really, really love about ActiveCampaign. and you can go here and you can delete it. It will ask you yes. You can now click on it. You can look, this will pull up some options. You can change the background. Let's just say we want a different color background. You have your recent colors. You also can put the actual code, or you can just find a color that suits, but hopefully you're using your brand colors. And then this one specifically is a picture. Let's just say that you want to change this logo out. You could actually also click right on here and you could upload a new image. You also could click here and edit. But honestly, you should edit your video before, or your picture or your logo before you upload it, because then all you have to do is increase the size this way, and it keeps it super simple. Right now with this is one of my favorite features. When you click on this, do you see how I'm not going to get into some of these extra awesome things that we can do, because we can actually make it conditional as far as when people click on it, you can actually send an email to those people. It's super intuitive, but we're not going to get into that in this video. It's going to be really basic. So what this is we can save this content library, okay? And then we would go and name this. So I believe I already have this saved, but we could put icon logo header, okay? Hit save, and I'm going to show you where it pops up. Do you see this saved? I don't have very many right now because this is a new account and we're just getting set up, but as you can see, now if I wanted, all I want to do to insert, see where it says insert over here on the side, you have blocks, which will pull up just the basic, right? We've got the text block, the image block. So if I were to pull that and drop it, I also could do a picture here, and I can change align center. I also can make it small, make it big, okay? And I can go in and delete, remember, and so you can put all of these. A button, let's see what a button looks like. Do you see? And then when you come in here, also all of the things to edit it is here. Here's where you would put the link to take the button. Let's just say we want to go into our website, jenaharris.com. So at any time someone clicks on here, it would take them to the website. And here is where we could change the design. If we wanted the background, let's just say her color. Do you see how that changed? And then let's just say we wanted the text to be pink. No, that's not even her color. Let's just say blue, right? You get the idea. You can change the font size. Do you see? Just by a simple button. There is no trying to figure out coding or design. It's awesome. You can also change the font. We have her font in Open Sans, so we could match it there. You can do solid or dotted. There's so much that you can do with this, okay? So again, we're gonna delete this. But now let's look at the saved options. Now, if you're looking for content that we've saved, look at this. So here we have these that I saved her bottom of her emails, right? So we've got the blue footer. See, it's just like the blue footer down here. And then we also have her green template here that's for the bottom. Do you see how that is? So all I did was simply click on this and I saved it to the content library. So even if you have outdated stuff, you want to update it, you can still go and save it. And then let's just say, well, you know, I already had, so I actually didn't have the icon logo header. So let's just say I wanted to save this, okay? And let's just say I made it a little bigger and I wanted to update it. I can name it whatever, so I could put logo header. And let's just say I like this one better than the last one that I created, and I just saved it as logo header, right? This was the old one, right? So let's go here on the gear. Do you see you click on that. You can either change the name, maybe you updated it, okay? Or maybe you just want to delete it. So I want to delete this since I just made the new one. And so now whenever I come here to my saved ones and I grab this and drop it, it's going to be identical to that. So I hope that makes sense there. And so this is a handy tool. I know in my account I've got probably 30 already, because when you go to make an email, let's just say you make one of these. Let's just duplicate this and do it right here. Let's duplicate this and let's go in here and edit this to her green color instead of the blue. And now we're going to save this as a template, right? Save to content library, and we're going to put green footer. So now we have our option of wanting to have our green or blue option. And so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. But if you see, now I've got green footer and blue footer here. So if I wanted to change it out, I would just simply drop it and then I could delete the blue one, but I'm not going to do that. I want the blue one this time. So let's just do that. Now, let's go back up here. Since this is a template that I have and I want to put another email, obviously, here's where it also gets really cool. This is where, do you see when you go to edit, this is where you would change the font. And so if you have it in here, what you would want to do is you would want to highlight over to change the font. And actually, that's a good catch. This is supposed to be Open Sans. So then, do you see here how it says personalize up here? This is where you could add if you wanted it, because obviously we're saying hello, Sarah, right? Whoever signed up for your email list. And so you would just simply click on here and look at, it's just that simple, you guys. There's no trying to figure it out, right? And there's so much that you can do with the personalized. You can just go through all of these. It will automatically, you know, add, there's different areas. Okay, and so let's go ahead and share the social links, which we want to get put in here. And then this will pull it up if it's your first time. Let's say you want Facebook on, Twitter on, LinkedIn off, Google off, YouTube on, Instagram on, Tumblr, and just go through the list and what you want. And then let me fill this in and show you what it will look like. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I went ahead and filled all of these in for her. And remember, when we get to the email, it's mail to, semicolon, and your email, and click save. Okay, so let's just say you want it centered, because I want it centered. So you just see how easy it is. You just click on the button, and this will give you the alignment and the text options. And then over here is the more customization, if you can remember that. And obviously, if we went on here and, you know, we can just edit it even further. So, and if you clicked on this, edit would bring you right back here. Let's just say you messed up on one of them or you wanted to add LinkedIn. You could do that. You also can grab or click on the customize, and you can choose, if you don't like the circles, you can go with the square or the other sort of icon. Okay, so we'll go ahead and what are we going to do? We're going to save this, right? So that we don't have to keep typing that in. And we're going to put in social media block. And that way, look, so here's what we do. When we go to the saved, look at that. Now, each time, all I have to do is drag it and look at that. It's already there, and hit save. See that? How easy that was? This is one of my favorite things about ActiveCampaign. Okay, and I apologize if you hear the rain in the background. It is raining pretty bad outside. Okay, so I basically have her email and I'm just copying and pasting. So let's just do this. Let's paste in what I had from what she sent me. And obviously we want to check and make sure it is all, because sometimes when you copy and paste, it will change the format. So we want it to be all this size. We just go through and make sure that we are good. And we obviously all of the text editing here, you can change the color of your font if you want. See, we can change it to this. We can make it bold, and we can make this centered, and we also can make this bigger. So remember, we also can highlight over this, click a link, and we can have it take us to a website, right? If we wanted to do that. Okay. So here, I'm going to actually take this and I'm going to duplicate the content here just because I want the formatting to be the same, and I can paste over what it is that goes next. Okay, I do it like this. You don't have to do it like this, but this keeps the formatting the same. I just think it's easier this way so I don't have to go in. I'm a copy paste queen. And of course you can highlight over this, and you can change the alignment here as well. And I like the justify, but again, we want to make sure we are matching. So again, we just go up through all of it, and we would justify all of the areas so it's all matching, right? And obviously we centered the titles as well. Okay, and so to end this email, obviously I just went through and copy and pasted here. I'm going to go back to my saved, and I have her sign off right here. You see, and we already have linked her Facebook group, and see how quickly that is done by using a template to send your first email. And so because I am in automation, but it works the same when you're sending an email through your campaign, you would click save and next, or excuse me, next, and it will take you through the steps. Thank you for joining today, you guys. And if there is any video that you would love for me to do covering any of the platforms that help automate your business or even your life, maybe there's some area where you would like simplification, go ahead and comment below. I also would love and will be doing more videos on ClickFunnels, Thinkific, and ActiveCampaign. And so if you have any questions to any of those, please comment below, and I will do my best to get to all of those questions. I'm sending big boss blessings from my heart to each and every one of you guys.